normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going today? How are you? Crazy? What about you, chewing on blocks? Haha. Where'd your socks go?
Right over here.
Oh, she took them off again, eh?
Over here.
Oh well. Well, what the fuck are we working on today, you're asking? We have both boxes. Well, this is the original burgundy box off my wonton, off the old maroon truck, the maroon buffoon there, old Fred. You remember the fender on it was completely smashed. So I ended up getting another box from a guy in town. Go talk to your sister. He put a welding service body on his. His driver's side fender was destroyed, whereas mine was brand new, and my passenger fender was wrecked, and his passenger fender was really good. So the original plan was I was just going to change fender to fender, but I couldn't get in to undo these bolts with it on the truck, so he took the box off. And then I got looking at boxes, and this one here is in 100,000 times better shape than this poor old burgundy one. Burgundy one's been just thunder cunted in about 25 different places and just beat to piss. Cracked apart everywhere. Because the people who had it before me used it for just general shit and abuse, and yeah, not what they're supposed to be doing is what it was doing. So anyway, so I think I'm actually going to use this gray box. Okay, you go pee then. And this is the passenger fender off of it. It had a few shitty spots in it, so I just fiberglassed the fuck out of it. Sand it down and it'll be good enough. And then this is our original burgundy colored driver's side fender. We'll get it hung on there, and then these are the inner fenders from the burgundy box. The original owner of it hung baler belting inside the wheel wells, and they're just like new yet, whereas off this gray truck, it never had anything, and got things pulled apart, and see, they're just Swiss cheesed. So there's the old gray fender from the driver's side. It's just fucked. My passenger fender is not in great shape, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Put it out in the shed. We're missing this big corner here, and it was cracked and broke. And then here, a big chunk of ice or snow one day, rolled underneath, smashed the fuck out of it. This was a big fucking cow's big fat ass the one day when it was cold out. Anyway, oh, you're swearing around the children. Oh, get it out of your system. The other thing we'll get out of our system is, oh, why don't you put a deck on it? Oh, I fucking hate decks. Like, I got too much random loose little pieces of junk I gotta haul around with me. Where am I gonna put that on a deck? And then people say, oh, put sides on the deck. It's like, oh, so a box. Like, fuck off. I hate them things. Anyway, just like they say, things with a fat ass ride better. So we'll keep our big fenders on there and be laughing. So anyway, we're almost at a standstill for a minute while we wait for that fiberglass to set. And then, I don't know, I might hang it to finish working on it. I'm not sure yet. So and then we got to pull the wiring harness and everything back through. So I suppose I could probably start putting my wheel wells on. So I guess when we get something going, I'll bring you back here in a few. Goodbye, old box. I stripped it of everything, probably most of its soul. Kind of like plastic surgery we're doing to the truck, I guess, more than anything. Holy fuck, is it cold out. Cold as fuck in here now, too. Dag nabbit. Makes it dark in here. The poor old lights hate that 40 below windy. Comes in here. You freezing yet?
Yeah.
Here, park in front of the furnace then. Yeah, anyway. Now that it's cold in here, I'm pretty much done here. I gotta put half a dozen bolts here yet around the fender to the inner fender, and then was there 1, 2, 3 for the braces there, the stiffeners, that rod, and there's 2 back here. I should have videoed more of it, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out because I didn't know how I was going to do at it. There's a great big fucking hole in the fiberglass back here, and I patched it with my limited expertise and knowledge that I have. I think I done pretty fucking good, actually. That's I wish I would have videoed more of it, but if it turned out shit, I wasn't going to show you. There's the back side. I didn't really care how the back turned out, but you can see where that big hole was. That whole thing was gone. About like that. I think I done pretty decent, actually. Couple little rough spots yet, not too bad, but hit it with some gray paint. Once it warms up in here, you'll never know the difference. I don't know why I'm worried about painting it gray, because it's going to have to all get turned burgundy here anyways, but it had a big crack there and a big crack there. That one you can still kind of see more than the rest for some reason, but it's solid now anyway. I'm just going to spray it real quick with some gray that I have. It's not the right gray, but better than just primer on it. And then we'll have to, I don't know, I gotta see here what I'm doing next. If I'm gonna get it painted or if I'm gonna take it in. My other idea I had was just getting a fucking cheap wrap done on it, because I mean it's just an old farm truck. Get it wrapped burgundy at least. Something that matches close, and call it a day, and then pull the wiring back through it and get all the clearance lights and everything working on it again, because they haven't worked since I've had it. Here's our wiring harness that's just fucked in I don't know how many different places. I'll think about just going online and seeing if a guy can get a new harness like that or not. I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Let it warm up in here for a few more minutes before we put some gray on that, and while it's warming up I will put those bolts in. Well, haven't made it back to the shop because all these guys have been babying. Hey Lexies, get your twins out. Yeah, I know. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is, she says. I don't know what to do. The more I eat, the worse it is. Figured I'd show you guys this. I picked that up about a week ago, and I guess it was on its last leg. Well, I guess that wasn't really what was wrong, but it worked and then it quit. And I had furnace guy out, and he thought it was the injector. Dad took it apart, cleaned it and everything, and it looked good, but he figured, oh, it's got to be what's wrong is everything else is working. So put an injector in it, and still no worky. So he came back out and fucked with it for the better part of a couple hours, and he found that one of the fittings on one of the fuel lines, it was split, and it was drawing air in between the fitting and the hose, and it was air locking inside the filter housing. So we bypassed it direct, and holy fuck, she's cooking now. Hey Booper, is that air nice? Standing there eating her icicle in front of the heater. Is that a good icicle? But anyway, we're just putting a few animals in for the night. We're just about, or well over half done heifers and full bloods here, and then work out good. And about the time these guys are done, the commercial cows will be coming up, so the barns will be freed up that way. So anyway, figured I'd get this video wrapped up. Haven't done much else on the truck, so other than what we did there the other day, and when we get doing more, I guess we'll talk to you then. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe for more. Let Gawker in her pen, and we'll talk to all of you in the next one. Come on, Gawker!